I recently drove. Now, when I say recently, I've been home here in San Diego for just a few days. Finished a 2,500-mile drive across the U.S. from Tampa, Florida to San Diego, California, in a
With the Southern
2018
Cannonball Run.
this Cannonball Run, except very slow. Yeah, and nowhere near as much comedy. Nowhere near as much comedy. Loaded to the roof, literally loaded to the roof with stuff, and the trunk full, closed. So here's the thing, right? It's a 2018 Camry. It's the most vanilla common car. It's not, though. It's actually pretty cool styling wise. It was wonderful to drive, but most importantly, I'm in an ICE car. Okay, we're not super big on ICE cars on this show. I got almost 40 mpg driving 75, 80 miles an hour, which, by the way, is legal on the freeways there. In a gas car loaded to the roof with two people and a dog.
But you had hurricane force winds pushing you last week.
If only, right?
It was the sail that helped me.
I wasn't going to mention the sale, Mark. Thanks for calling me out on that. It just blew me away. I didn't think we would do that well. I was figuring somewhere around 30. And you know what? Again, if using less fuel is better and the next step is using no fuel, that's great. And this new Camry did a wonderful job.
Now, was that MPGs on the screen on the car, or counting the gallons you put in and dividing the miles you traveled?
Dude, come on. Do you know me? Do you think I was shaking the car?
Screens are a little more generous.
Yeah. Okay. So call it 10%, and I got what? 37. I'll take 37
for a big car. Yeah.
Yeah.
With a ton of crap in it.
Going fast, overloaded. Okay, totally overloaded. That's just amazing performance, and that's a cool thing. Sorry, Paul.
Paul called out the black box syndrome.
He did. No, and he's totally correct to do that because, I'm going by the screen tools. I'm not shaking the gas tank and measuring the air gap in the filler tube. And no, that was not, this trip was about getting here, not about like setting any MPG records or anything.
Curious, Russell, on your run, what was the weather situation heat wise? Like, what temperatures were you running outside?
Well, that is actually a really good question. So on the inside, we're talking 70 to 72 degrees in the interior all the time. When we left,
even Florida, in Texas and Louisiana.
Yeah, we were everywhere. When we left Florida, it was in the high 90s. When we were in Louisiana and Texas, it was in the low 100s. New Mexico was in the high 90s. Arizona was in the high 90s, low 100s. What?
It's like behind you.
People are going behind you.
Oh, hey. So it was that AC was working.
It was hot.
Yeah, it was hot, and we were not hypermiling, so like the windows weren't down. We weren't like, spritzing ourselves with water bottles or anything like that.
So you
that would have been
exaggerating on that umbrella thing.
That would have been 49 miles per gallon if they had been hypermiling. Yeah.
Right.
So what's it rated?
Tired.
Highway?
John, I'm going to look at you. You know what it's rated? I don't. Off the top of my head.
John will look it up, I'm sure.
John will look it up.
Yeah, we'll get to that. But with the journey, Russell, it was all, basically it was 41. daylight hours, I would assume.
Yeah, absolutely.
22 to 51. They must be including the hybrid in that.
It's 29 to 29:41.
29:41. Okay.
Yeah,
so it's right in the range where it should be.
Yeah.
Wait. Well, actually, hang on. You were in the LE?
SE.
The SE. Oh, okay. That's not 41. I think that's 2839.
That's what I got.
2839.
Oh, 39. Okay.
Yeah, it's the SC because it was pretty gutless. And again, the car was way overloaded. I mean,
We're
but
living in an age where 200 horsepower is gutless.
right?
I put out
Yeah.
250 at my front axle. Just saying.
What, honey? Yeah,
But it's so it's 2839
2839
city highway, yeah.
on the SC, which again, I think for that vehicle to do that under the conditions that we drove it in, that's just wonderful. It's not magic or it's not the best thing in the world. I would have rather had a Camry hybrid, but just to see how it would have dealt with all the extra weight.
Not well.